The individuals are getting pushed out and the clones are taking over. Masses of armies of them, pushing. So where's the individual anymore? He's finished. It's always somebody else. They're not even them. They're somebody else. They're copying somebody else, so they're not them. They're that guy in the video or this motion picture or some magazine they're pretending to be.
Hi, welcome to this video today, which is on the best Forex trading training. And what we're going to be looking at here is a legendary trader called Ed Seykota. I've opened the video there with a clip of Mickey Dora, one of the great surfers back in Malibu in the 60s, a real colourful character. And I think he actually encapsulates everything about Ed Seykota in terms of outlook on life and what he did. I'm going to be working Mickey Dora into the video as we go through as well. Now, Ed Seykota, first of all, who was he? For those traders who don't know who he was, he turned $5,000 into $1 million, so a pretty impressive performance. And he had a managed fund as well, and returned a compound return. I think it was just over 60%, which is very impressive for a managed fund. He was a long-term trend follower, and heavily influenced by a guy called Richard Donchin. We've done some videos on Richard Donchin, so check them out. This great free system, the 4-week rule that will beat any paid system on the net. What else about Ed Seykota? He basically taught some great traders as well, Michael Marcus being one, and he was actually a pioneer in automated trading systems, so he's really got the track record, and many of his views on trading are a bit controversial, actually, and I'm going to come to the most controversial ones at the end of the video. But let's first of all start with his general philosophy of trading. He did once say, if you want to understand markets, go to the beach. And he's kind of right here. And I've always, worked into my videos the concept of surfing and the concept of water as being a help in understanding the markets. And it's true. If you go to the beach, put your hand in the wave, it's not going to go back. It's going to come forward. And that's what the market always does. No matter what you think or what you do, the market's going to do what it wants. You have to respond to the market. Also, if you're at a beach, those waves coming in, they all look similar, but they're all subtly different in the way they break. And this is the same in Forex markets. Ed Seykota once said, if there's one thing constant about the markets, it's that they're always changing. And he's totally correct. So all these people who tell you, obviously, that you can beat the market with some secret formula, I've basically got it wrong. It's not the way to trade Forex markets. Let's start with, a kind of boring subject for many people, which is money management. And when Ed Seykota was asked what are his 3 top tips for trading success, he said, cut losses, and maybe you've got a chance. Now, you do obviously have to cut losses and have very strict money management. Your money management rules should have as much thought put into them as basically the rules used to execute the trading signals. Now, what most traders will never accept about markets is they will have a good number of losing trades, and they will lose for sometimes weeks or a few months on end. It doesn't matter, of course, I said this other years, as long as you are disciplined, you're focused, and you're keeping those losses small, then you've got a chance of winning and making big money. In terms of losses, how many are you going to get? Well, I would say about 50%. And Ed Seykota made a cute sort of reference to this when he said, lungs breathe out half the time. Obviously you need air to live, but 50% of the time it's going out. It doesn't matter. The amount of trades you lose, it's really insignificant. It's the difference between losers and winners. I've said this on many, many occasions. So with long-term trend following, the key is just to keep those losses small and then just run your profits. And that's true of any trading strategy, really. The real problem is volatility for traders. And Ed Seykota said, markets are volatile, that's it, okay? And, the maths won't help you. You can have any system you want, but nothing is going to prepare you for the uncertainty, okay? You're then reliant on your emotional makeup. So, markets are volatile, And you deal with uncertainty. Is the price going to come back? Is it going to be a big trend? And this is the real obstacle, for most traders to overcome. And it's one of those things where I think the traders, they want to delegate, okay? They want to follow someone else. And one of the points in my clip of Mickey Dora there at the beginning is, most Forex traders are clones. They just want to follow gurus, systems, believe they're going to win, without actually doing something for themselves and expressing themselves. As Ed Seykota said, you can't follow anyone else because of the way Forex markets are. Okay, you actually have to have that system that suits you, you believe in, you understand, and make your own decisions. Otherwise, you'll never get through those losing periods. So I think, really, a lot of traders have got to understand there's a huge industry in following other people on the net. If you want to do that, then, you're going to lose. There's no point even in coming and trading Forex. You've got to come in and know that, you're on your own. You can have a simple system, and obviously you need to get your emotional makeup right. Now, Ed Seykota also said, you've got to feel your emotions. And I believe this, actually. If you don't feel a bit of trepidation sometimes in buying a new high, or, worry about, losing money, then you'll try and hide your emotions and quit your system. Emotions are natural, you just feel them. So long as you know overall why you're feeling them and you have confidence in your system, you can overcome the emotions and execute your system. But if you think you're going to come into Forex and feel comfortable in trades, or you're going to feel certain something's going to go somewhere, you're going to be in for a shock, because that's just not the way it is. So, I think you've got to get used to the idea when trading of feeling the experience. And this is something Mickey Dora said, when he was surfing, he just felt the whole experience. And I saw him interviewed. And the guy said, you're in a different country, you're trading different waves to normal. How are you going to overcome this and win? And he just turned around and said, I'll rely on my instincts. And he's right, You have to face different situations in the Forex markets all the time. But if your training has been good and you've got the right education, you just think and then things come naturally to you. Now, the other thing that Ed Seykota said was, everyone gets what they want from the Forex markets. And there's some people who enjoy losing and some people who enjoy winning. And there are a huge amount of traders out there who actually trade, and I think, enjoy losing. They do all the things wrong that they know they probably shouldn't do, but they can't stop themselves from doing it. They're just losers. If you're a winner, if you're losing, you make the mental, sort of step to changing your behaviour. Now, the Forex markets are all about getting your behaviour right to win. And, when I look around on the next day, I get very disappointed when I see, people buying, robots making 100% or believing, scientific theories. All these people that buy these systems don't understand to win, you rely on your instincts and your training. And, it's an uncomfortable experience at times trading Forex. If you're not prepared for that, then you shouldn't even be in the markets. But of course, if you're a winner, you will take the steps that are necessary, and that's just having a winning mindset. Okay, you want to win, you'll do what is necessary. So you have to make that decision. Okay, losers can never change, winners always do. And my own view is that we all make mistakes. No one's immune to that, but you correct your mistakes. And I think Ed Seykota was putting that across in the interview I was reading with him in the Market Wizards book. But deep down, I think everyone does get what they want from the Forex markets. Winners can learn to win. Losers will always be losers. So if you think about Forex markets, they're very different to most areas that you'll deal with in terms of your sort of life. Lots of our lives are comfortable, or a lot of people's lives are comfortable. They have set things they can do and they get set results. Forex trading is all about dealing with uncertainty, which makes people uncomfortable. But like I said, if you get the right training and you deal with uncertainty with confidence and discipline and rely on your instincts and adapt, you can make a huge amount of money at Forex trading. At the end of the day, it's very simple to learn the methods, slightly more difficult to get the mindset, but mindset is a choice, so you can choose that mindset. So yeah, don't follow others, get your own Forex training, get your confidence up, get ready for the experience, get ready to feel your emotions, but don't let them overtake you. And you'll make a lot of money trading Forex. So thank you for this watching the video today. I'm just going to play out with obviously Mickey Dora, one of the great surfers of all time. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care and speak to you soon. Thank you.
A surfer who can ride Malibu better than anyone in the world is Mickey Dora. As Phil Edwards says of Mickey, his style is so advanced, most surfers don't even understand what he's trying to do. He's very good at winding his way through the crowds at Malibu without losing any of his composure.